What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Oddity Acres. Today we are north of Detroit in Mount Clemens, Michigan at the Anatomy of Death Museum. We are rolling through. We're going to check everything out. It's going to be really cool, and we are excited to take you guys with us. So let's go check it out. All right, and through the body bags we go.
These are a lot nicer than the ones at work.
We're greeted by a huge skeleton. Check this place out. This place is so cool. Creepy, but cool. So explain what's going on with this real quick.
So they told us that as we're going through the museum, that this book, it has numbers on it and it corresponds with the artifacts here.
Okay. So it kind of shows us what each individual item is. Okay. Check it out. So this is a real human skeleton used in Oddfellows rituals. The Oddfellows is something that's intrigued me for a very long time, and if you guys don't know, they're kind of an organization like the Masons, but they tend to use human remains and very strange practices. An old embalming kit. Wow. Real human cradle boarded elongated skull from Peru. If anybody knows what cradle boarded means, put it in the comments. Yeah, like mortuary kits. They have all the embalming fluids and makeup, saws. Wow. This is all the makeup they use to dress a body to make it, visible for the family. Child's casket. This place is incredibly cool, but also incredibly eerie. What is this one?
The Victorian casket was found in one of the abandoned Oddfellows buildings. It said that it was used in rituals.
Wow. And it's lucky number 13. This kit was used to perform last rites rituals on a dying person. This is crazy cool. Real human skull of a Buddhist monk used to eat and drink out of. And they ordained in all these jewels and metals. Wow. This is crazy cool. I mean, there's so much to see. You can spend hours and hours and hours in here. Gives me the creeps. But it's awesome. It's spooky. An Oddfellows ceremonial robe. The things this robe has seen. all these embalming fluids. This is like the biggest collection of stuff that I have ever seen. This casket was used to ship a Union soldier from the Battle of Gettysburg back home. And it was filled with ice to preserve the body, and they have the viewing windows, which is crazy cool. But back then there was no way to preserve it. We didn't have refrigeration, so they had to pack the body in ice. It's like an igloo cooler for dead people. These are prosthetics so people can practice using the facial reconstruction and makeup when preparing a body. Child's embalming table. This table has an outline of the deceased baby on it. Oh my god.
And you can actually see it like on the
That is really creepy. There are tens of thousands of just little pieces of artifacts to see. I mean, you could spend literally 12 hours in here and not see every single piece. And it's overwhelming. I mean, you just want to sit and read each little thing. I mean, it is so crazy. It's morbid, it's eerie, it's fascinating in a way. It's just, wow. This place is so cool. Real human skull within a large European adult male suffering from syphilis.
They're not real legs.
No, these ones belong to Forrest Gump. I'm serious. Now this blows my mind. I don't know what the hell this is. Although Lake St. Clair up here is pretty polluted. That could be a perch. I don't know. So these are braids they did for their funeral. And then they cut the braids off?
After the funeral.
Like a keepsake, I guess, right? Wow. So behind me, I can't even show this. It is a real autopsy video. And they're taking apart a human body. So these I've seen before. These are funeral shoes. And they're open in the back, so they make it easy to slip on to the body. And of course, when they're laying in the casket, you won't see that anyway, so. This is really cool too. This is a body hoist used to make lifting the body on and off the embalming table easier. It's really interesting. I was literally just thinking that. I'm sure they use something like that. If you know, leave it in the comments. These are all different bones that represent some sort of disease or some sort of fracture or break. And they're all written very carefully on there, which is pretty cool. This is kind of crazy. 1950s dead body removal gurney used by coroners to remove dead bodies from crime scenes. To think of the stories that thing could tell if it could talk right now. I mean, it's just insane. This is straight out of the funeral home. And it's on its original car too, with fluid still in it.
Real human skulls.
That's crazy. Did I mention how much there is to see here? We could walk around here for hours and hours and hours and hours. I mean, I've walked around the entire museum at least 3 times, and something new has popped out each and it's crazy. If you guys are in the Mount Clemens area, make sure you check this out. It is totally worth it, and prepare to have at least 3 hours to do so, because you're really going to need to take your time and go through everything. Wow. So actually in front of the museum is an oddity shop. So this is where you can come and check out all the cool oddities, you know, taxidermy, spooky stuff, you name it, they've got it here. This is really cool. Yeah, they've got everything you could need and more. Everything you can need and more. This is so cool. All the VHSs, those are sweet.
I own that.
Yeah. You even have Jumanji.